All right, everybody, welcome back. We are now at this part still in our system. We have created our product and now we are talking about creating the sales page, okay? So inside here, this is the sales page that came with my PLR product. I read everything and then I made a copy of it. And as you see, mine looks a little different. I just edited anything that I wanted to edit. You look through here, you'll be able to see some minor differences. I didn't do a whole lot of editing on this. It was pretty good. But it's a nice, short, sweet sales letter that can definitely sell a low-ticket product, okay? And that's the thing about low-ticket products. It doesn't take a whole lot of copy to sell something that's, you know, 20 bucks or less. A lot of times we use the whole $17 price point. Usually things in the internet marketing and make money online niche end in sevens because somewhere along the way, evidently, somebody did some testing and found that that's a great price point. It works, so I roll with it. So is what I did, like I said, is I went through, edited everything up. So now I have something that I can take and copy and paste into Notepad, because you've got to get rid of all the formatting because you cannot copy and paste into a builder from Word. Word has like all these little weird things in it, and unless you clear that formatting completely, it'll keep it. If you look here, even in Notepad, it's keeping some, you know, weird formatting. So I'm going to go through and get everything ready through this. Just like line breaks, it puts in these things called smart tags. I'm going to get rid of all of these. Search, replace all. That gets rid of all those little bullet points. And I'm just doing a look through here. So yeah, see this? See how weird everything is? That's okay, because I'm going to copy and paste this into a page that I create for this, okay? All right, so once you get everything the way you need to go to step 5. So step 4, create sales letter copy that sells your new product you've created. I did that with the sales letter that actually came with this PLR product. So I'm going to close that because I don't like to have a whole lot of things open while I'm working. Keeps me a little more focused, not so scatterbrained. But I do need to open up Google. And remember, that's why we have everything all set up, our domain name, hosting. We've picked our page builder, got it installed before we do anything, because now is the part where you need that. So I'm going to go over to liztomey.com, log into my WordPress admin. Oh, come on. All right, so I'm already logged in, so I'm just going to come down here to Optimize Press. I'm going to do Create New Page, and you guys are about to see why I love Optimize Press. It comes with all these templates that you can use to create your own sales page, okay? Now, some of these have sales pages in them. You just have to go through and start looking at a design that you like and you feel will look good for you. So that's what I'm going to do here. So that is a sales page, not what I'm looking for. And I can do this pretty quickly because, well, I've done it a bajillion times. You might have to actually, you know, preview the template and look and see if it's something that you want to use. So this is more of like a landing page than a sales page. And it'll usually tell you, if you look at it, like this is a webinar registration, reverse squeeze page, webinar thank you pages, entry point offer. That is also low ticket. So if I take a look at this, and you can remove any of the components that you don't want, okay? Oh, close. Like if I didn't want this video on here, I could totally remove that. But this is not what I'm looking for at all. So I'm gonna spend some time going through these with you guys. I could, tell you I'll be right back, but I want to show you the process I use to go through and select a sales page because I think this will help you. All right, so this is an opt-in page, launch page, thank you page. This is a sales page. Let's preview it. This is pretty basic, not really what I'm looking for. There's nothing wrong with using a basic sales page. This right here, this landing page secret one, I think that's the one that has like the totally basic sales page, and that'll work. But I want something a little more. There's nothing in there. Cookbook, no. Savvy collection, active, fresh coach. And there's a description here. So this is a collection of 14 personal brand website templates you can use to promote you as your brand and business. Glow collection is a perfect for small business lead generation and product sales. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, this looks more like definitely not what I'm looking for. I just want those standard sales pages. Yeah, not what I'm looking for either. Local, no, this is local business templates. Memberly, enroll, your academy. All of these guys have sales pages in them, well, almost all of them, but I'm looking for something a little different. Luxury event, entrepreneur probably has a good couple in here. No, it does not. Mini course, absolutely. Yeah, there's a couple of sales pages in here that look great. That would be a good one. Full screen, download. Promote your product or service and sell it via one-time offer page. Let's take a look at this. So that's just like a sales video. This one would actually, let's do preview template. Definitely want to get rid of the video because mine is not going to have a video, but this one would actually work pretty well for me. I would change the color scheme, and especially since my graphics, let's do this, look like this. I would definitely want to go with, red and black color scheme, but you can easily change that. You guys will see that in just a bit. Then we have proven, promote your guide and build your subscriber list. Well, this speaks directly to me. Well, that doesn't have anything good in it. These are the legacy ones. This is the popular sales pages for Optimize Press 2. Preview template. That's all it is? No. So this is a squeeze page. This is a sales page. This is actually a pretty good one. Let's look. Preview template. This is what it's going to look like. Like I said, I can get rid of any of that stuff in there I want. Video landing, countdown webinar. Let's keep looking a bit. No. Membership page templates. Local business leadership. Let's see if they have a sales page in here. Thank you page, confirmation page, opt-in page, checkout page, lead, tripwire sales page. Tripwires are also low ticket products. Personal brand, see what people are saying. Grab the special. There's nothing special about it. I mean, it would work. That's another entry point offer. Event promo. Download now. I looked at this one twice because this was definitely something. It says, it's just a promo opt-in page, but you can take any of these pages and turn it into a sales page. It doesn't have to say it's a sales page. Digital agency. No. No, not what I'm looking for. Cyber sales. 60% off. You could definitely do something like this. Black Friday sale. Get our special offers. Black Friday. And like I said, you can definitely use these pages and turn them into what you need. Landing page. Okay. Not today. Restaurant digital sales. Let's view the collection here. Now we're talking. Everything there. I like that one. I really like this one. Thank you for your order. Digital sales landing page, opt-in page, thank you page. Trying to see the difference between on-page checkout. Okay, so if you use something like Thrivecart, you could do like an on-page checkout type thing. You know what? We're probably going to go with that. Remember, that's under digital sales. So bold. This is another collection I like. So Black Friday, free training, authority, course, startup. Let's take a look at it. Order form, training hub, course startup lesson. Okay, so that's more sell it and create a course kind of thing. Converted. Let's look at theirs. And of course, guys, you can also, start from scratch. Or if you see something like a sales page that you like, you can take that sales page and use it too. Meaning, if you're using OptimizePress, let's say you, what am I releasing right now? So let's do PLR Profits Coach. Let's do this one. So if we look at this sales page, this is just one of my standard sales pages. This could easily be done from scratch. So let's say if I wanted to go with something like this, I could definitely do that. I would just simply, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Create a new page. Create new page. I guess you now have to template library. Let me look for just a second. My templates, I don't have any templates uploaded. Okay. So you definitely got to start with something. And if you were going to do that, this landing page secret, I think it's this one. Yeah, you could definitely do this. You could start with any of them and rip it apart. But I'm going to actually come down here. Where was it? Was it digital sales? Yes, this one. So we're going to do use template. And I'm going to call this one the name of my product, Profits with Guides. Profits with Guides. And I could add blueprint to that if I wanted. But I'm just going to do a short one here. So remember I was telling you guys that I create all these products and I sell them for my one domain name, okay? So now I have this sales page. If it opens. And I can now close out of this, click publish. View page. Now this is the link to my new sales page. This is my sales page. Now, of course, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to rebuild this and put in my copy from this. But this is my sales page. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go over to GoDaddy. I want to show you guys how I do this. And I'm going to get the domain name I did for this and forward it to this page. You don't have to do that. You can just use this link. So if you're like writing an email or something to your list or however you're promoting this, this is where people would come and buy your product. But I like to use domain names. So my products. So if you created another product and you called it, your killer product, then you would go through the same thing. Let me get rid of this. You would go through the same thing, create your page, and it would be killer product. Pretty easy, right? You can have as many products on one domain name as you want because you can create as many sales pages as you want. So I got both of these, Profit with Guides and profitswithguides.com. And now I'm going to do more. We're going to forward. So let's copy our URL here. Permanent's fine. Click continue. And as soon as this propagates, it will, when anybody goes to those domain names, this is where they'll be taken. So the link that I'm actually going to promote will be profitswithguides.com. Not hard once you know how to do it. All right, so now I need to come in here and edit this page. But I saw something on the page. See this Optimize Press thing down here? You can get rid of that. So let's go dashboard. Because I don't want to be promoting anything else on my page. So I think it's under integrations. No, is it settings? Yes, right here where it says affiliates, they really buried this thing in here. I'm going to turn that off and click save. And now that should be gone. And it is. Perfect. Now we can start creating our sales page. So let's edit this. Let's get rid of this. And I'm going to show you guys, not me doing all of this, but basically how I mean, I could show you guys how to do all of this. But I don't want to make you sit here and watch this either. So we will, my colors are going to be that red color. And I can't remember what color that is. So let me go into Canva because I want it to match. So canva.com. Now, if I didn't want this at the top, I could get rid of that. But I think I do want to keep that. So let me see what this color is. This is where I created the cover in Canva. And I can click on that, click here, click more colors, and boom, there's my color. So I'm going to copy that color, and I'm just going to put it here. I always keep a notepad open just so I can copy and paste things into it. So I can get rid of Canva now because I have my color code. And I want this to be this color. Now, how do I want to do this? So this could be Profits with Guides blueprint. I could also let's do it this way. Profits with Guides blueprint. Maybe I'll just make blueprint that color. Because I don't want to use too much of that red color. All right, so there we go with that. Then this little thing here. Do we have a money symbol? Yes. And icon background, nope. Where's the color for it? Is this it? Yep. So if I click save, let's see what that looks like in real life here. Profits with Guides blueprint. Okay, I like all of that. Now, one thing I know I'm not going to have is an order button up here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to get rid of that. Now notice there's a whole bunch of things I can click on here, and if you just click on that one thing, the whole box stays. So I actually want to get the whole box out of there. I want to get this out of there. I want to get this whole box. Maybe not. Come on. Sometimes it can be a real booger to deal with. All right, I want to replace this image. Replace image. And I'm just going to drag and drop this right in here. Take just a few seconds to upload. Do it at full size. Insert. Boom. Now, I don't like how this is. So what I want to do is I want to move this box to this side of it. There we go. So now I'm going to take some of my copy here. Copy. I'm going to bring this closer over here. Okay, so I want this to be in black. I think I will put this in bold. I'm just hitting Control B. I use a lot of keyboard shortcuts. Control I to italicize. Grab my headline. I actually want to center that. Oops. Come on, click off. Okay. Just prettying up my text. This is just like any what you see is what you get editor, okay? You can write 100 word tips. You can create a simple guide that people will love and sell it for $10 to $20 per order over and over again. I need to work on that because that doesn't read very well. And a lot of times you don't even notice that something doesn't read well or sound right until you start designing your sales page. Let's put it here. All right, there is an audience that will pay to learn what you already know about almost any imaginable topic. And this guide shows you exactly this blueprint. Shows you exactly how to get started today. I'm going to bring this down here. Copy. Now there's bullet points here. So if I want to add in some text, I can grab one of these, plop it right in here. Why does that look? There we go. It looks like it's bolded. It is. All right, so I like this font right here. I don't know what font that is. Text, font family, Poppins. So I'm gonna come in here, we're gonna do text. Sometimes you can edit the text like this, and sometimes you have to do like the whole box. So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna search for Poppins. So basically, just click until you get what you want. All right, what size is this? Text size is 18. The text size on this is 17. So I'm gonna bump that up a little. Let's go back to 21. And I think I want to put this in our red color. Where's my notes? There we go. Copy. Paste that right in there. There we go. So let's save this and take a look at it. I'm pretty happy with that. I think I want to pull this column over more. Let's do 60-40. I like using even things. So save. And let's take a look at it. Yeah, I like that better. All right, so I'm not going to use these bullet points. Do I want to put trying to think how I want to do this right here. And I could totally get rid of it if I wanted to also. Let's see what it looks like. So I want, what text is this? That's Open Sans. So the first thing I want to do is, if it'll let me, there we go, text. We're going to put this in Poppins also. Okay. But what if size, let's take that down to 16. And I want to add in text size 16, font Poppins. Put it in normal, And I just want this. And I think I want this to say, here's how it works. Choose your favorite topic. Compile your favorite tips. I think I'm going to take this and clone it and then drag it underneath here. I get quiet when I'm doing this, guys, sorry. It's taking all my concentration. And then we can get rid of this one. All right, now I want to change the colors of these little boxes here. I'm trying to remember how to do this. So grab this. That color, nope. The bullets, icon. Oh, where is the color thing? I always forget this and I don't know why. Sorry guys, sounds like people are going crazy outside. This is what living in Mexico is like. It's always something. And I am like third floor apartment locked in my, or third floor apartment locked in my condo. Why won't it let me select the whole box? Maybe that did it. So let's unlock this. Okay. Where is the stupid color thing for it? Right there, Liz, where it says. Sometimes things are a little hidden in Optimize Press. And color, icon color. All right, so here's how easy it is. Here's how easy it is to profit with this tactic. ... Choose your favorite topic, compile your favorite tips, and collect payments. Okay, so I know one thing I want to do is I don't want to capitalize all of these topics. Your favorite tips and collect payments from, I'm just going to put and make, I might change that wording. Around the world. All right, now it looks like I need a little bit of space here, so we're gonna put this at like 5px. There we go. Now we're looking pretty. Okay, but this text, it's in Poppins. Text, that's all in Poppins. Text, okay. So now let's see what we've got. And of course you can see what it looks like right here, but I like going to the actual domain name and looking at it so I can see what it really looks like. And this I'm pretty happy with. This is what they call deck copy, and this grabs attention, and that's what you gotta get it to do. I think I want to bold that just to break it up and highlight it. All right, so there's that part. I'm just gonna do a little bit more with you guys so you guys can see how I do this. I'm gonna get rid of this. Oops, let's not do that. Let's get rid of this, this, this. I'm just creating like a bar here. And I want to make the background color like a light gray. Save, and let's see what this looks like. Okay, I'm getting pretty happy with this. So I need to make this a little smaller. I'm gonna put it at like half the size. Okay. And now we're going to start in on our copy. Let's get rid of this. I'm not going to have like a headline here. I'm just going to go right into, and I try and keep all my section spacing the same. So it'd be 25 here, 25 here. It's always going to be 25. All right, so now I need to bring in some text. Oh, not a headline. No, not that. A paragraph. And the text here is going to be, of course, Poppins. We're going to do this normal. Dear future. Profiteer. I love that word, profiteer. Let me make sure I spelled that right. For some reason, it's not looking right. Profiteer. Yes. Oh, wait. I never knew this. This is why you should always Google your words, especially illegally or in a black market. They claim he has illegally profiteered from his business in a number of ways. I might just stop using that word, but I think it's only if used in that context. Similar: overcharge, racketeer, make a fast, quick buck, make a quick killing, extortion, racketeering, exploitation. I think we're gonna stop using that word. I just thought it was somebody who made a lot of money. Dear future digital product. I think I can leave it like that. Digital product profiteer. Yeah, I think I'll have to think about that one. Jeez, I love when I use the wrong words. There's no question that creating digital download information, or they're easy to create, sell, and deliver with no set it and forget it. Anything that's in like quotes and stuff, I always put in italics. Well, you've got lots of options for the kinds of info products to create. The tips guide is perhaps the easiest of them all. So I'm going to put this in like a bold. I like to bold my benefits. Ah. Come on, Liz. It's Control B. And here's something you'll really love. I think I want this. It looks like it's in a background color. It's at white. No, it's there we go. For some reason, I'm just not seeing the color differentiation here. I might do like I might turn this red into a red band. I'm not really sure. I design and write and edit as I go. The whole design process really helps me write or tweak my copy exactly how I want it. All right, so then the next part is going to be introducing the Profits with Guides blueprint. All right, so now I really don't need any of this. Benefit 1, benefit 2. We'll keep it in there. We're going to keep that in there for right now. Then testimonials. I think we are going to change this to like a red color, or the color of red that we're using here. So copy. Paste. Okay, so I like that. And then I think is what I will do. Do I like how thick that is? Do I want it thinner? Maybe a tad thinner. So we got that at 25, so that's good. Bring that up a bit. This like this. Let's see how thin that makes it. Yep, I'm happy with that. Cool beans. Now, I want to take this, I'm going to clone it. I'm going to move it down below here. Then I'm going to take this part, I'm going to clone it, and I'm going to put it below there. And now I have the next section of my sales letter. But I think I'm going to do the rest of them in black. And I'll probably come in here and put some kind of image in here. You can find images all over the internet. Just make sure you can legally use them, of course, that are related to your sales letter stuff. I keep a folder, resources, graphics, icons. So I always have icons that I can go and dip into. I don't know that I have any like this red color. So I would simply just go through mine and see which icons I want to put in here. Now icons typically are like a little small icons, but if you look at mine are big. And that's I always find icons because you can get them pretty big, and that's what I use to sprinkle throughout my sales letters. Okay, so guys, what I'm showing you here in this design is how I design my sales letters. This is my style, and you can make up anything you want. Basically, it's just me showing you how I take the copy, design my sales page, and the resources and stuff that I use. So now I'm going to go into, I think I'm going to put a headline in here. So elements, headline, but I want to keep the same font. Doesn't have to be the same font color. It won't be the same font color. It'll actually be white. What is this? Is this still Poppins? It is Poppins. Okay, so we're going to come down here, and right here, text is Poppins. The size, actually, let's focus on the color so we can actually see it. So there we go. And then the size, what size is this? It's 40. So 40. Now, this is not, I have to plug my computer in. Write 3 to 4 tips. And everything you need to know to create your own tips guide and profit with it, and any future ones you create is all inside of the It didn't transition smoothly. And I don't want this all in bold. So we're going to unbold that. And everything you need to know to create your own tips guide and profit with it, and any future ones you create is all inside of italicized ... Now introducing, and now I can come in and start with talking about this. You will appreciate this no fluff, no filler, jam-packed blueprint that is fully loaded with easy to understand, easy to use lessons. You'll learn how to compile whatever kind of like here are the okay. So I'm just going to take this right here. Copy. Paste. And I'm just going to continue editing this. So is what I'm going to do. So you guys have seen, how OptimizePress works, how my brain kind of works, putting the copy in here, how I edit as I go, all that fun stuff. So I'm going to go finish this sales page, and then I'll come back, show you guys what I have done. But it's simply going into OptimizePress, picking your template, and copying and pasting your copy in and designing it the way that you want it to look. Okay, so I finished getting this pretty much done. I still need to add a couple of graphics. Probably add one here that's related to this part. Come down, probably add one here that's related to this part. Do something here. But that's about it. So everything is now on my page. Everything is ready to go. What I need to do now is create a download page. And I do that by going to my pages, all pages. And I'm simply going to clone this page because I want to keep the same look and feel. So I'm going to call this download, and I'm just going to add some numbers at the end. And since we have cloned this, we got to rename it. I'm going to click publish, and then we're going to edit it. All right, so I'm going to leave all of this here. I'm going to take this off. Thank you for your order. I can get rid of this, this. No, don't add more. Get rid of it. And this, okay? So I will put some information in here that, is like about me. So hi there, and thank you for your order. Then I'll tell them, who I am, and then I'll give them their download link. But I want to get rid of all of this because none of this is now needed. See how easy this is when you just clone the download page? You can keep anything you want to keep. Like I will keep my name, signature down here. I'll keep my legal documents. I'm going to leave that as is for right now. Here I will put Stu. Click here to download the entire. I'm just going to copy and paste it on to keep spelling this whole name out of this product. Clicking here. Excuse me, guys. I just got done eating cheesecake, and I think it's still in my throat. You should never have dairy products before speaking. But it was cheesecake. How could I not? Entire blueprint is in one PDF document. You will need to have the Adobe Reader installed to view it. Most computers now come with this installed, but if you have trouble accessing the PDF file, just click here and you can contact me for any help you need. Now remember that click here to download the entire blueprint with all 10 lessons inside. I am going to make this whole thing bold, and then I'm going to link it. Let's go back to our notes. There's our download link. Copy. Link. I want to open it in a new window so they don't lose this page. Now on your download page, you could also include things. You can put ads on here for products that you're an affiliate for. You can put, special bonuses that lead to you making more money. Anything you want, you can add to this download page. But for now, so that's saved. Let's take a look at my download page. Now, like I said, I'll come back in here and fill all this in. I also want to put in a headline here. So let's add a headline. There's that. So we'll do your downloads. I want to make that white. And then text size. I'm going to crank that up to 40, your downloads, there we go. All right, so we have a download page. This is our download page. And this is our sales page. Pretty easy, right? All right, so we've done a lot of work here, but we've still got a lot of work to go. So let's talk about step 7. Now, this is, are we on step 7? We did that. Yes, created our download page, and now the optional step, okay? Like I said, this is optional, but one of the best traffic tactics you can use is to have an affiliate program and get affiliates to promote your product for you. If you don't have at least one upsell, it will be hard to talk affiliates into promoting your product for you. They don't want to promote something that they, make like $5 on, and by having sales or upsells, you can pay them on more things and they will make more money. Now, we will talk more about that later, but an upsell is a smart thing not only for your affiliates, but for you too. Instantly putting something else for sale in front of your customer is a great way to make additional income, but as I said, it is optional. If you create an upsell, you will simply do everything we just did again, but use a different product that you have the PLR to and set up a sales page and download page for it too. So that takes us to step 8, which is add your order buttons. You have some options here. You could simply use a PayPal button. That won't give you an affiliate program though, so it will be only you working to get sales. If you're in the internet marketing and make money online niches, I use that you use Warrior Plus or JVZoo. They both have a built-in affiliate program, okay? You can also use things like ThriveCart, but I like using JVZoo and Warrior Plus because they have an affiliate marketplace that affiliates actually go and search for products in, okay? If you're in niches outside of internet marketing and make money online, then I recommend you use ClickBank. So showing you each of these would take forever, so I'm just going to show you how to do this with JVZoo. So that's what we're going to do now. Okay, so I came over to JVZoo. If you're going to sell through JVZoo and you don't have a JVZoo account, you're going to have to get a seller's account, hook up all your payment stuff, which is in your account. I can't go in here and show you guys this because it's sensitive information, okay? But depending on what you use, you'll have to set up everything, integrate things like your autoresponder, integrate things like your payment processor. There's a couple of other things that you'll have to do when you sign up for these accounts. Now, before we mess with anything inside of JV's Do, you need to make sure you have a customer list set up for this. So when people come to your sales page and they buy, they need to automatically be added to this list. And the first step in getting that done is to go into your autoresponder and set up a customer list. Now, I use Aweber for this. And I'll show you how I do that. So we're going to come here and we're going to do create new list. Company name, I'm going to put this under liztomey.com and liztomey, oops. liztomey.com, that's my address, leave it. List name, now I always start my customer list with C hyphen, and this is called Profits Guide. Profits with Guides Blueprint Customers. It's from my name. Always use my support email address. Click next. Subject line. I'm going to leave all of this basically at its defaults because I'm going to turn off the double opt-in. If somebody buys from me, I don't want them to have to confirm to opt into my list. I want them automatically added. So I'm going to go to list options. No, I'm sorry. We're going to go, list options, list settings. Confirmation message, and then come down here, untick this box, and untick this box, and then click Save All Settings. And that's literally all you have to do in here, besides put in a message here. So I'm going to do automation, because as soon as they get on my list, I want them to get a email that has their download link in it, okay? So I'm going to do create campaign, select new, and guys, this is how you will add messages to your autoresponder. So this first one is going to be the first message in your autoresponder. We'll talk about that as soon as we get this product all set up, but I'm going to go ahead and get this one in here. So we're going to do send a message, and this works differently in every autoresponder, okay? This is how you do it in Aweber. Drag and drop email builder. And then I have templates for mine because I've created a lot of products. So purchase emails, let's do this one. So it's not going to be PLR. This is going to be Liz Tomey. Thank you. I'm going to put your purchase information is inside. Now guys, this email is super duper important. I'll probably come back and edit this, but when we get into talking about emails, we'll go over that more, okay? From liztomey.com, and thank you for grabbing the you can access your download at your download page. The page has all the information you need on it. Make sure and join the mastermind group because that's where all updates are posted and the fun is had. Now there is no special offer for this, so I'm going to take this part off. Look forward to being a huge part of your, this one's not about PLR, so online business journey, PS. I have an all access pass for all of my PLR and all my other products for free. Plus, have me as your personal coach. So this is just an additional money maker in here. Okay, you can always put that in your emails. I want to change emails, templates. I want to change the bottom of this email to this template. So we'll put that in there, and now my email is ready to copy and paste. You want to do a way more than this on this first email, but we'll talk about that in just a second. Right now I just want to get something in here. There's that. Okay. I'm going to change my font a little bit bigger here. All right. And then I just go through and I pretty up some stuff. For grabbing. I'm going to bold their download link. Make sure you join the mastermind. Da, 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 da. PS. Italicize that. Plus. Bold. Bold this. Now these will automatically be clickable in most email programs, but I like to go ahead and make them clickable. So I'll click Save and Exit. We're going to save and exit from here. Now you can come in and add emails whenever you want, but I'm going to go ahead and activate this. So now my customer list for this is all set up. Now I can continue on to JVZoo. We're going to do add a product. Add a product. Product name. That in there. Sales page URL. So this is the URL. Oops. The URL to your sales page. I'm not putting the domain name I have for this in here. I am putting the direct link. Description. Learn to create simple guides and profit with them over and over again. Please select one. Okay, so we're going to go down here to internet marketing. No, we're just going to do general. It's not a big deal. Launch product now. Discoverable to affiliates. Show in marketplace. Consider my product for product of the day on the JVZoo site. If you want to give them more commissions, you can here. So I'm going to save draft and go to next step. Single payment. The price is $10. I'm not doing a dime sell or a time sell. Payment processors. Who are you going to use? I do not have PayPal turned on in this account. I don't use PayPal, but I do have my other two payment processors, which are Stripe and BlueSnap. I want to use BlueSnap for this one. And this is going to be liztomey.com. Affiliates, I'm going to do manual approval, commission payout. We're going to give them 50%. I'm going to come back and do an upsell and everything for this. Okay, external JV page. We're going to talk about this later. We can always come back and do that right now. Just leave it blank. But this is where you'll come in and put your affiliate page. Support link, Liz Live. Support email address, Liz Tomey. I do not have a refund period. It's electronic delivery. So I'm going to put it in my download page URL here. I'm going to use their standard checkout page. Customer receipt. Thank you for your purchase. You can access everything at. So JV Zoo always sends a email out also, besides the email that they'll get from you when they buy. Remember, they're automatically added to this list. Save and go to the next step. Access information for JV Zoo. Just put in your download page. My download page is at blah. Certification, right to sell. The following required box certifies you have the rights to sell the product you are listing on JV Zoo. I do. Now we want to integrate our autoresponder. Again, this is something you'll go to my account. You have to integrate your autoresponder before you can use this, okay? I think I might have this on my old Aweber account. All right, guys, let me pause the video for a minute and then I'll come back and show you how to do this. I've got to reintegrate my Aweber account. Okay, so I got that taken care of. We're now going to go to where we were. We were under advanced. Compliance. Advanced. Come on. Okay, finally that opened up. Now, Aweber API. We're going to select one. It's going to be at the very bottom. It's usually, if you create a new list, it's going to be at the bottom. So there's that. Save product. I'm not doing an order bump. That's different than an upsell, guys. Let me take a drink here. I have talked so much today. Okay, so the overview, the review. $10, Blue Snap, 50% commissions, electronic, agreed. Okay, submit. I have customer testimonials on my page. I do not. Those would be great to have. I have a timer on my page. I do not. I do have disclaimers on my page. So now I'm going to click submit. I'm going to go here to sellers dashboard. And then come down here and you'll see there's like this little thing here. Product has been sent to compliance for review. You have to wait for them to review. Now, while you're waiting for that, you need to get your order button, your order button on your page as quick as possible. Because if it's not on there, they won't approve your product. So buy buttons. Now, you can use your own button or you can use a JV Zoo button. I'm just going to use a JV Zoo button. I hate that they include PayPal on here because I don't use PayPal. But I could also use my own button by coming down here to the bottom where it says use your own button. We're going to make this quick and easy. So I'm going to edit my page here. And I'm going to come to the bottom as soon as it loads. In that place where you have your order button, you're going to take and you're going to copy and paste this HTML code instead of what you have there. So like if you used a template that had a order button in it, you'll need to replace that with HTML code. So HTML, there's the widget for that. Throw that in there. Come here, click here, and I'm going to do div align equals center, and then close that. So we have div, and then I'm going to paste this right in here. Click save. And if we preview the page and we scroll down to the bottom, your order button should now be there. Now, if you click on this, it's going to show that it can't be purchased. This cannot be sold until JVZoo approves you, okay? That's one of the things I hate that JVZoo does. They will not allow you to sell your product until they approve you. But usually, it's a very quick process. Usually just, an hour sometimes, even quicker. Sometimes it can take a full day, and I think they don't work on the weekends. Warrior Plus has the same thing. They just won't approve you for their marketplace, but you can start selling right away, okay? ClickBank, the process is different for them. Every service has a different way of doing this. So at this point, my product is ready to sell, and as soon as JVZoo approves it, people can start buying it, okay? So this is what we have at this point. We have our sales page and our download page. When someone buys from this, because we've integrated it with JVZoo, they're automatically going to be put on our list, and that's going to lead us to the next part of things here. Okay, so as I said, we have a product as soon as it's approved that is ready and up and ready to take sales, okay? We are now cooking with gas. But if you're using an affiliate program for your traffic, we need to create an affiliate tools page. This is a page that tells people how they will be paid commissions, what they will be paid commissions on, and gives them tools that they can use. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So in your resources document, right here, number 11, might be 11, it might be a different number by the time I get everything added to this. Sorry guys, I'm having horrible coughing fits because I've talked so much today. My voice will be gone, I'm sure. But this is an example affiliate tools page. And let's go here. This is for an old product. I no longer even have it, but it's got a headline here that tells them, this is what you can make up to if they buy the front end and the back end. I have a video on here of me telling them about the product. Here's a breakdown on how they get paid. I have a link here that says, click here to get your affiliate link, and that will take them to the page where they can get their affiliate link. This is the page. Affiliate details page. This is the link that I would use for this. So here's this. So on this page, I would link the button to this page. So when they click there, they're taken to here, okay? And then I tell them, about it. I invite them to get on my launch list. I explain the entire sales funnel. I have links to the sales pages for everything. Why promote this product? I have affiliate tools on here. You scroll down through here. And then I have, my contact information. If they need help, contact me, blah, 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 okay? Now, I have an entire workshop on how to set up your affiliate program and all that fun stuff. the affiliate program kickstart workshop, which is right here. Okay, this is way out of the scope of this workshop, but I just wanted to mention this to you guys and give you an example of one of my affiliate tools pages. And actually, we need to copy and paste these. I'll put it next to this so you guys can see here, and we'll put these down here. Yes, I know I'll have to reorder all the numbers. I've had to renumber this thing like 3 times, probably more than that since we started, because I just keep adding resources to it. It's a lot of resources for what we're doing here, I know, guys. Now, when you create your affiliate tools page, you will want to come back into your product. So let's go back to, not here, let's go to sellers, seller dashboard. And we're going to come here and edit. And when it comes to affiliates, and then right here where it says add external URL, this is where you will put your affiliate tools page URL. Okay, the main thing that you need to remember is create great affiliate tools, especially emails that they can just copy and paste, list of benefits, social media graphics, product images. Those are all great affiliate tools. Okay, but like I said, if you go through this workshop, you'll know everything I know about creating your own affiliate program, how to set up affiliate tools pages and such. Okay, JB Zoo is who's running your affiliate program for you. They'll take care of everything, paying your affiliate everything. You're just left with the profits in whatever account that you're using to collect money. In my case, it's going to be BlueSnap. Usually I use Stripe, but to keep my BlueSnap account, which is just a backup in case something happens with Stripe, I have a backup, and I need to run money through it ever so often to be able to keep it. So that's why I selected BlueSnap this time. Usually it's Stripe. All right, guys. So the next step here is going to be where we're going to get into this part of things, and we'll do that in the next video.